fans, and welcome to Dunfee. This is round 2 of the state playoffs between your Pickens Dragons and the Gordon Lee Trojans. Here's the starting lineup for the Trojans. Batting first, playing center field, number 2, Nate Dunfee. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 24, Cade Cowan. Batting third, playing first base, number 13, Blake Rogers. Batting fourth, DH, 00, Brody Genter. Playing right field, number 25, Cooper Jackson. Batting sixth, pitcher, number 34, Bo Rudy. Batting seventh, playing second, number 21, Holt Roberts. Batting eighth, playing catcher, number 8, Barrett Dockery. Batting ninth, playing third, number 3, Jackson Scully. Playing left field, number 1, Ty Thompson. And the rest of your Trojans.
Go Trojans!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Okay, Dragon fans, get on your feet and get loud for the 2023 Pickens Dragons. Playing right field, number 17, Trey Payne. Playing center field, number 1, Kobe Brooks. Playing left field, number 6, Dawson Holland. Playing first, number 15, Trace Ledbetter. Playing second, number 16, James Hilly. Playing third, number 4, Evan Giddens. Playing shortstop, number 9, A.J. Rice. Playing catcher, number 13, Cam Jenkins. And the starting pitcher for your Dragons today is number 8, Connor Schaus.
Well, it's a good afternoon, everyone. Welcome into the second round of the GHSA AAA playoffs. As the Trojans have hit the road today, as we will be taking on the third ranked in the state Pickens County Dragons. As Gordon Lee comes in with an overall record of 20 wins and 8 losses. They are currently ranked 10th in the state in AAA. As Pickens will come in with a 28-5 overall record. And they are ranked 3rd in the state as of this week. So on the mound, starting for Pickens will be number 8 right-hander Connor Schaus. Schaus is a Georgia Tech commit. So if you're tuning in, I want to just go ahead and give you a heads up that the cell service here is not spectacular. So the reception may go in and out, but we will try to do our best to keep everything rolling. So throw goes down to second base, and stepping into leadoff for Gordon Lee will be the center fielder number 2, Nate Dunfee. Bo Reeves, your starting pitcher for the Trojans. So if you like to see some explosive fastballs, this is the game to tune into. I say that, and the first pitch is a breaking ball, misses low for ball 1. We are underway. First pitch 2 minutes early, so kudos to I'll call him Pepperell all day. So 11:58 first pitch, 75 degrees. Next pitch is a heater, misses high for 2 balls and no strikes. So to say that the Trojans have their work cut out for them here in round 2 today is an understatement. Fastball has fouled off as the arms that Pickens is going to roll out today is going to be very, very reminiscent of what we saw a couple weeks ago against Ringgold. As Schaus kicks. And there's a fastball. That misses outside for ball 3. So 3 balls and 1 strike. But second round of the playoffs, you were not expecting to see any cupcakes. So next pitch is a fastball right there on the outside corner. So 3 balls and 2 strikes on the Trojan leadoff hitter. As Schaus kicks, the payoff pitch is a fastball, and that misses high for ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Nate. So a good start for the Trojans. As a very disciplined approach there by Nate. So hats off to Nate. That's what you want to see out of your leadoff hitter to start the game. Well, a turf surface here, so going to be a quick surface on any ground ball that's hit. Okay, Cowan will step in. First pitch to Cowan is a fastball right there on the top part of the strike zone for a called strike. So no balls and 1 strike. Yes. Trojans looking to make some noise early. There's a slider, bunt attempt, fouled up the third baseline. So no balls and 2 strikes on Cowan.
Hey, let's go 2-4. Hey, face it, kid, face it.
There's Nate, inches away at first. There's a snap throw to first. As Schaus mentioned earlier, he is a Georgia Tech commit, but fastball has been clocked as high as 95. So, thing is, you barrel one up, got a good chance of finding a gap somewhere. And there's a ball hit out to right field. Oh, nice job there by Cowan. Ball struck well out to right center, just hung up just a little bit too long. So 1 out.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 13, Blake Rogers.
But oddly enough, out of the 5 losses that Pickens has this year, Mr. Schaus has 4 of those. So, and he gave up like 3 or 4 runs in game 1 of the first round against Hart County. So he is definitely hittable. First pitch to Blake Rogers is a breaking ball. That misses low for ball 1. As outfield is straight up on Rogers. It's snap throw to first as Dunfee is back. As anybody that's been around baseball knows game 1 of a 3-game series is huge. There's a fastball. That misses high. Nate is in. And their ball gets into center field. So Nate will get up and he will motor to third base. So 2 balls and no strikes on Rogers, as that will go as a stolen base, as Nate will motor to third on an E2. So 2 balls and no strikes on the Trojan first baseman. Schaus kicks the 2-0. There's a fastball, and that misses wide for ball 3. So 3 balls and no strikes. I'm not familiar with the Trojan signs, but I do know that this is the old 3-0 take sign here. As Schaus kicks the 3-0 is a fastball, and that misses high for ball 4. So a 1-out walk to Blake Rogers will put him at first base. And that is going to bring a visit from the Pickens head coach, as Trojans have runners at first and third and 1 out. So we will try, with not very good reception, we will try to update you guys with scores throughout the day, as the other 3 teams from region play will be kicking off today, as Ringgold will be at home hosting the Wesleyan Wolves, as LFO is on the road at Oconee County. And to be honest with you, I have no idea where Adairsville's at, so I will have to do some research between innings. So I have failed as part of my homework this week. Looked at the bracket, but couldn't remember who it was. But want to wish all the other region teams good luck. Hopefully, all 4 will be advancing to the Elite 8 next weekend. First pitch to Brody Jenner is a breaking ball right there on the top part of the strike zone for strike 1. So first and third with 1 down. There's the old trickery there as Schaus faked the third. Rogers took the secondary. Luckily, he did not wheel and throw the first. Here's the 0-1 to Jenner. There's a breaking ball, and that is fouled into and out of the Pickens dugout. So no balls and 2 strikes on Brody Jenner, as we have 1 down here in the top of the first inning. Trojans with something brewing here with runners on the corners. No balls, 2 strikes on Brody Jenner. As Schaus kicks the 0-2 is a fastball. That is laced out of play right side. Hopefully anybody that's walking down the sidewalk right past the first base dugout where the gate's open, hopefully somebody had their heads up on that one, because that was a seed. So no balls and 2 strikes on Genter. As Schaus kicks the 0-2. That's a breaking ball. That misses high for ball 1. A very, very nice turnout here as Pickens has packed their side of the stands, and Gordon Lee has traveled well, made this hour and 30-minute trek from Chickamauga. There's a breaking ball. That misses high. We are even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. As the starting pitcher, Bo Rudy, awaits on deck. As Pickens, winner of their region. This is the reason that they are hosting today's Gordon Lee was the 2 seed from their region. As Schaus will come set at the letters, kicks the 2-2. And there is an off-speed pitch that swung on and missed. So 2
Can I have
down.
your attention, please? If you're missing your cell phone, please report to the concession stand. If you're missing your cell phone, please see the concession stand. Now batting number for the Trojans, number 25, Cooper Jackson.
So 2 down. And that will bring up the pitcher, Bo Rudy. As Trojans remain at first and third. As Schaus kicks the first pitch. Is a breaking ball. That's fouled back.
Let's go, Bo! Let's go, Bo!
Base hit out of the infield. Let's go.
Let's go, Bo!
As Schaus comes set, kicks. There's another little bit of trickery. Rogers not biting on that.
Speed of it got him worried.
Mm-hmm. Schaus kicks the 0-1. Is a fastball, and that misses high. As Rogers will take second base with a stolen base, and if I was Blake, I would call time and ask for that bag. Stolen bases are few and far between for number 13, so I may run out on the field between innings and pick second base up myself. As Connor Schaus looks in for his sign, he nods yes, takes a deep breath, kicks, and the 1-1 to Rudy is a fastball right there on the outside corner for a called strike. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Bo looking to dent the scoreboard here and help himself out here in the top of the first inning. Trojans stand at second and third. As Schaus will step off, and nothing else. They have made Schaus work here in the first inning, as this is about to be pitch number 23. There's a fastball. That misses wide.
You got it, Bo!
So that will leave it about 2 and 2. Rudy steps back in. As, sure if this is common for Mr. Schaus or not, but he's just does not seem very comfortable out there. As maybe having to work a little bit harder than what he's used to. Changing balls, stepping off, not being able to get together with the catcher. So here's the kick, the 2-2. There's a fastball. That is a call third strike. So that will retire the Trojans in the first. No runs, no hits. There was 1 error and 2 base runners left. Now as we go to the home half of the first inning, the score is Gordon Lee 0 and Pickens coming up.
You know, if you ask most people, they'll tell you that getting a mortgage is a horrible experience, but it doesn't have to be. Here at Payne Mortgage Team, we are reinventing the mortgage experience. And we're going to hold your hand and make sure that you are taken care of the whole way through.
So as Bo Rudy finishes his warm-up tosses, I want to give a public service announcement as well, the May 22nd, the Trojan Club will be hosting the first annual Rick Wilson Golf Tournament, and that will take place at beautiful Dalton Golf and Country Club. So if you are interested, last I saw a couple weeks ago, they were on a wait list. So check out the Trojan Club Facebook page or get in touch with Jeff Beagles if you're interested in teeing it up. Again, that is May 22nd at Dalton Golf and Country Club.
Leading off for the Dragons, number 8, Connor Schaus.
Well, we will set the Trojans' defense here in this bottom half of the first inning, but stepping in to lead off for Pickens will be the pitcher Connor Schaus. And there is a first pitch fastball that is fouled back and out of play. Schaus came out looking for that heater because that was a healthy hack he took there. As Rudy kicks the 0-1. Is a breaking ball right there, snaps over for a called strike. So no balls and 2 strikes. Rudy kicks the 0-2. This is inside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Bo kicks 1-2. There's a fastball that swung on and missed. So that will retire Schaus for out number 1.
The Dragons number 15, Trace Ledbetter.
So that will bring up the first baseman, Trace Ledbetter. Yeah, that's the first pitch poured over for a called strike. There's a fastball. There's a check, and he did go. So no balls and 2 strikes is customary with the playoffs. You have 3 umpires in the field. There's a fastball that is fouled off. As it's definitely a playoff atmosphere here in Pickens today. There's a breaking ball. Swung on and missed as Barrett Dockery will squeeze and throw to first to complete the strikeout.
Now batting for the Dragons, number 17, Trey Payne.
So 2 down. And that will bring up the right fielder, Trey Payne. And don't know much about Pepperell, but I think Mr. Payne was first pitch is a breaking ball, misses high, 4-1. Mr. Payne was a first team all-region, I believe it was. I think I could be wrong, but I can tell you this: he's good. He can swing it. See, he has a brother. I'm not sure if he's in the starting lineup today or not. There is a tapper to third as Scally will field. And throw is just a little short. That cannot be picked there by the first baseman, Blake Rogers. So that will be the first base runner of the day for Pickens, and that will go as an E5. And that brings up brother Tyler Payne. First pitch is just off the outside corner, 4-1. As Tyler Payne sporting the hot pink bat and gloves. There's a swing and a miss. A 1-1 strike as Payne takes his lead from first. There is a ball. That is hit into right field. So Payne will reach with a 2-out single.
Now batting for the Dragons, number 6, Dawson Holland.
So that will put Dragons at first and second with 2 down. That will bring up the left fielder Dawson Holland. First pitch from Rudy. This is outside for ball 1. Not sure why I want to keep calling them the Pepperell Dragons. Sure, I'll catch myself quite a few times today. Pickens. First scoring opportunity for them. There's a swing and a miss, so that will even the count at 1-1 strike. The deeper you get in the playoffs, little miscues can turn into be a big inning. So 1-2 strikes on Holland as Bo Rudy gets the sign he likes. Kicks, the pitch is a fastball. That misses low. As, let's see if the Trojans have a pick play on here at second. As Payne's getting a huge lead at second base. Kicks 2-2. That misses up for ball 3. So 3-2 strikes on Holland as base runners will be off on the pitch. So very good possibility the base hit will score a run here. As Rudy comes set at the belt, kicks, payoff pitch, swung on and missed. And that will retire the side. So 4 Pickens in the bottom of the first. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 base runners left. So as we go to the top of the second inning, we are scoreless.
Now for the Trojans, number 21, Hope Roberts.
So stepping in for Gordon Lee will be the second baseman, Holt Roberts. As Schaus kicks. First pitch is a fastball right there on the inside corner for a called strike.
Let's go home.
Here's the 0-1. There's a slider. Swung on and missed, so no balls and 2 strikes. Here's a kick, the 0-2. That misses wide for ball 1. Schaus kicks the 1-2 to Roberts. That misses wide. So that will even it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. As we are here in the top of the second inning, and we are scoreless. As Schaus kicks the 2-2 to Holt. Is low. For ball 3 is Mr. Schaus had turned his back and started walking off the mound. He thought that was a call, 3rd strike. Home plate umpire motioned that it was low. Well, it was borderline, but you know, you got to be greedy as a pitcher. As a pitcher, you want that pitch. As a hitter, you want that a ball. Well, Schaus kicks. Here's the payoff to Roberts. That is tipped at the plate.
Come on home.
Hey, ball right here, get over, ball. Let's go. Go, Eddie.
Schaus kicks the payoff to Roberts. Is a fastball, and that hits him. So there you go. It's Holt. You know, as some things change, some things stay the same. So Roberts will reach with a hit by pitch. So second consecutive inning that the leadoff hitter has reached. So that will bring up the catcher, Barrett Dockery. And Schaus comes set. First pitch to Dockery. And that misses high for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes on Barrett. Schaus kicks. There's the fastball on the outside corner for a called strike.
Let's go, Barrett.
Come on, Barrett.
Go, Barrett.
Swing there, be swinging. Let's go.
He's setting up outside.
Here's the 1-1 to Dockery. As that is off the plate for ball 2. As that ball's well off the plate, so I'm not sure if Pickens is used to getting those calls or not, but that is at least a ball's width off the plate. And Mr. Schaus does not approve of those calls. So 2 balls and 1 strike on Dockery. There's a fastball, and that is a little too far off the plate. So 3 balls and 1 strike on Barrett. As Schaus comes set, the 3-1 is swung on and missed.
Confidence, Barrett. Let's go.
So 3 balls and 2 strikes. As Dockery has a huge gap in left center field if he could find it. And a fastball right there for a call, 3rd strike. So that will retire Dockery for out number 1.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 3, Jackson Scally.
Come on, Jackson Scally, let's go. Let it drive out into. Let's go.
So 1 down, and that will bring up the third baseman, Jackson Scally. First pitch to Scally is fastball, misses wide. As there's some action in the Pickens bullpen. Not sure if that's just a courtesy to go warm up or not, but Schaus is at 38 pitches with 1 out here in the top of the second. There's a breaking ball, swung on and missed. That evens up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. And Schaus comes set. Here's the 1-1. There's a breaking ball. That is over the inside corner for a called strike. And watching Schaus for the first inning and the third, he's a top kid. If his breaking ball's on, his fastball's in the strike zone, he is going to be very, very unhittable. There's a fastball that misses. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on Scally. There's a throw to first, just about eluded the first baseman there. There is not a lot of foul territory here at Pickens High School. There is a breaking ball. That is a call. Third strike. That was a looked to be just a little high, but seems like the home plate umpire favors the high strike much more than he does the low strike. So 2 down. That will bring up the left fielder, Ty Thompson. First pitch to Thompson is outside. And it amazes me the fact that if every time a ball leaves Schaus's hand, he expects it to be called a strike. And maybe he thought that was supposed to be a strike. I don't know. So 2 balls and no strikes. And again, maybe these are different umpires than they use during the regular season. Maybe he's used to getting that much off the outside corner. But, you have hopefully a more legit strike zone in the playoffs. There is ball 3. So 3 balls and no strikes.
Come on, get back there and let's go. Come on.
As Ty steps in, he will have the take sign here on 3-0. Fastball. That's over for a called strike. And Schaus comes set, kicks 3-1 on the way. There's a fastball swung on and missed. So 3 balls and 2 strikes on Thompson, as Roberts will be off on the pitch. There's a fastball that's laced foul left side.
Eventually, how will be the same. Go, Ty. Come on, Ty. Win it.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes on Ty. Schaus comes set. A token throw to first as Roberts is back safely. Here's the kick. The payoff pitch is a fastball on the inside corner for a call, third strike. So a leadoff walk amounts to nothing as 3 consecutive strikeouts for the Trojans. Oh, no runs, no hits. One base runner left. We go to the bottom of the second. We are still scoreless. So stepping in for Pickens will be the catcher, Cam Jenkins. As Bo kicks, first pitch is a fastball right on the outer part of the outside corner for a called strike. Check to first, and that was a check swing that he did not hold up on so quickly. No balls, 2 strikes. As Bo kicks, 0-2. That misses wide for ball 1. Rudy kicks, 0-2. Swung on and missed. So that will retire Jenkins 4, out number 1.
Batting for the Dragons, number 16, James Tilley.
Be disciplined in there, 1-6.
1 down. That will bring up the second baseman, James Tilley. Breaking ball. That misses in for ball 1. Is Tilley will be your game 2 starter for Pickens. So 2 balls and no strikes. That misses wide for ball 3. Barrett will go out, have a word with Bo. I'd like to say thank you to our baseball sponsors this year, Keller Williams, Mr. Ronald Ramsey at Reliance, Lisa's Golden Diamonds, Container, Mr. Wade Bradley. Kicks 3-0. Is right there for a called strike. Here's kick 3-1. Fastball, skied left side, and that will be out of play. As that will hit on top of the Dragons' den down the left field line. So Bo has rallied to run the count full here, as James Tilley awaits the payoff pitch. And that will miss low for ball 4. So Tilley will draw a 1-out walk.
Now batting for the Dragons, number 4, Evan Giddens.
So that will bring up the third baseman, Evan Giddens. Snap throw to first as Tilley is back safely with a dive. As Rudy comes set the belt, first pitch. There's a tapper out to short. As Cowan will field. And he will throw across to retire Giddens.
Now batting for the Dragons, number 1, Kobe Brooks.
Ball hit off the side of the mound, and with this portable mound, you never know ball hits it, what kind of direction it's going to kick. So luckily, just rolled right out to Callis. He was able to throw on to first. So that will bring up the center fielder, Colby Brooks. Brew kicks the 1-0. There's a ball that is going to fall in front of Nate Dunfee. As here is a throw to the plate. And that is not in time, as Colby Brooks will drop a ball into center field. And that will score run number 1 for Pickens.
Now batting for the Dragons, number 8, Connor Schaus.
As Brooks didn't hit it great, but found a hole in the outfield. And Tilly's good speed. Nate did not have much of a chance on that. Made it closer than it should have been.
That's a good throw. Let's go.
So no balls and 1 strike on Schaus. As Schaus struck out his first at bat. Pickens with a run across here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. There's a fastball. That's just off the outside corner for ball 1. A 1 ball, 1 strike. As Bo comes set. There's a swing and a miss by Schaus. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, be smarter there, Ace. Let's go.
Bo comes set at the belt. Kicks the 1-2 to Schaus. There's a fastball, and that's off the corner. This looks borderline, but looks similar to the pitches that Schaus has not been getting. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on the Dragons pitcher. As Bo will come set, kicks 2-2. It's high. As Brooks will successfully swipe second. I think that was more of a delayed steal. Works, and now Pickens with a add-on run at second base. As Bo kicks. And there's a breaking ball. And that is a swing and a miss. So 4 Pickens in the bottom of the 2nd. 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 base runner left. We'll go to the top of the 3rd inning. It is Pickens 1 and Gordon Lee nothing. I'd like to say thank you to some more of our sponsors this year: The Village, Wise, Angela Fowler Realty, Teams and Teams, TAS Equipment, North Georgia Heavy Equipment, L.E. Myers, and Stocks. So due up for Gordon Lee here in the top of the 3rd inning will be the 1-2-3 hitters. So they will step in against Connor Schaus. It's Schaus. First 2 innings has faced 9 batters. And he has walked 2 with 5 punch outs. So Trojans had runners at second and third in the top half of the first inning, but could not come through with a clutch base hit.
Leading off with the Trojans, number 2, Nate Dunfee.
So Nate will step in as he walked his first time up. First pitch to Nate is skied into right field, as the right fielder will come on, and he will squeeze it for out number 1.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 24, Cade Cowan.
So 1 down. That will bring up Cade Cowan. As Cowan barreled the ball up, but no luck. His first plate appearance as he lined out to the right fielder. Nice Schaus kicks the 0-1. Is a breaking ball as that catches the inside corner. Again, home plate umpire favors that high strike, so no balls, 2 strikes on Cade. Here's the kick, the 0-2. There's a fastball that's fouled back. So no balls and 2 strikes on Cade. Schaus kicks the 0-2. There's a breaking ball. That is fouled third base side. A nice barehanded stab there by third base coach Mike Dunfee. Didn't even flinch on it. Just gave a little bit. Squared right up in his hand. He was ready and fired a seed back to the pitcher.
Come on, Cade. Come on, Cade.
Okay, digs back in as Connor Schaus kicks. Here is the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball fouled back. Here's the kick, the 0-2. There's another breaking ball that is fouled off left side. So Schaus kicks. Here is the 0-2 to Cade. And there is a breaking ball that backs up, catches the inside corner for a call, third striker. Not sure if that was a breaking ball or if that was a two-seamer, but nonetheless, caught Cowan looking. So 2 down. That will bring up the first baseman, Blake Rogers, as Rogers walks his first plate appearance. First pitch to Rogers is a fastball. That misses low for ball 1. Is Schaus, again, not happy with the call. And I can guarantee he's not winning any brownie points with the home plate umpire. Here's the kick, the 1-0. Oh, 1 ball and 1 strike. Schaus kicks. Here's the 1-1. There is a changeup. That misses off the plate, 4-2. But that was between the batter's boxes, so Schaus probably thought that should have been a strike call by the home plate umpire. Here's a kick, the 2-1 to Rogers. Oh, that ball is hit well to left field. Oh, and that ball's going to bounce past the left fielder as Rogers, as he's going to round second. He is going to turn on the Jets. He is going to pull in at third base with a stand-up triple. Holy cow, yes, folks, you heard that right. A stand-up triple. The second of the year for Blake. Well, I am playing the lottery tonight. A stolen base in the first and a stand-up triple in the second. Wow. Rogers, not sure what happened on that. As Rogers took that fastball to left field, hit it well. Not sure if the left fielder misjudged it, lost his footing, what it was, but he laid out and then like a sniper got a hold of him. He was not moving out there. As my eye in the sky here, Ricky Moore said the ball knuckled on a little bit, so he was just in no man's land out there, and then he figured, oh dear Lord, I've got this 10 by 100 speed on the bases. As the not sure who it was, I believe it may have been the center fielder that came all the way over to pick the ball up and was able to get it in. If center fielder is just standing out there watching the ball game, Blake may have been able to circle the bases. And I can tell you right now, if he would have gotten inside the park home run, I would have ran back to Ringgold. So tying run is 90 feet away with that 2-out triple by Rogers. And that will bring up the DH Brody Jenner as the Pickens trainer and head coach goes out to check on Devin Holland as Holland did a couple of sprints, gave the thumbs up. So I guess he's good to go.
Now batting for the Trojans, 0-0, Brody Jenner.
Oh, Trojans with their second scoring opportunity of the day. There's a fastball, a nice hack there by Brody as he fouled it back. As Schaus kicks, here is the 0-1 to Jenner. As there's a breaking ball as that catches the top part of the strike zone. Here's the kick, the 0-2 to Jenner. There's a breaking ball that's fouled at the plate. So Rogers is not a overly aggressive base runner here at third, but he needs to get a good secondary here because with this turf, ball hits it, it could kick any direction. So that's a huge game-tying run standing 90 feet away. Oh, we'll see if Schaus decides to go with a breaking ball and see if he obliges the Trojans. He kicks the 0-2 to Jenner. As there's a breaking ball. That misses high for ball one. I will have to say I have not all season seen a D1 pitcher that's as animated as Schaus. He's going to figure out when he gets to Georgia Tech that every pitch is not going to be called a strike. Here's the kick, 1-2. That misses in. As need another baseball. So 2 balls and 2 strikes on Jenner.
Come on, bro. Come on, Brody. Line drive. Let's go.
Schaus, deep breath, kicks. Here's the 2-2 to Jenner. There's a breaking ball. That's skied out behind second base. Second baseman Tilly will squeeze it for out number 3. So for the Trojans in the top of the 3rd inning, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 base runner left. As we go to the home half of the 3rd inning, score remains Pickens 1 and Gordon Lee nothing. So before we go to the bottom of the third, I'd like to say thank you to Global, Weems, PDP, Mike and D. Potter, Eldridge Heat and Air, Legacy Turf, Mr. Colby Wood, Wilson
Leading
Funeral
off for the
Home,
Dragons, number
and
15,
Choo Choo
Trace
Barbecue
Ledbetter.
in Chickamauga. Thank you for your sponsorship this baseball season. So leading off here in the bottom of the third inning will be the first baseman, Trace Ledbetter. There's a fastball. That ball is belted to left field as Ty Thompson goes back, and that is going to bounce over. As that was just out of the reach of Ty Thompson. And honestly, thought that ball was gone. As he barreled that ball up and hit it well, so that will go as a ground rule double to start off the bottom of the third, and that will bring up the right fielder, Trey Payne. As Payne reached on an E5 his first time up. As first pitch misses high for ball one. I'll see if Bo can work his magic here and work around that leadoff double. Oh, there's a bunt attempt. Bunted foul first base side. As Pickens made good on their scoring opportunity in the bottom of the second inning to push the first run of the game across. And that's where we are here in the bottom of the third inning. There's another bunt attempt. As that ball is bunted foul up the first base line.
It's the little things. Come on.
As one of the Pickens fans is yelling, it's the little things, which I'm sure that Mr. Payne's well aware of that, but he's completely 100% correct. As there's a ball high, as there's a throw to second base. That's going to kick off of Cade Cowan's glove. And that is going to advance Ledbetter 90 feet as that goes as ball two. That is going to go as an E2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. That misses low. That will run the count full. As Bo kicks the payoff pitch. Is fouled off right side. Count will remain full.
Not guessing, you gotta hit what he throws. Come on, compete.
As Bo comes set at the belt, kicks the 3-2. Is a fastball tapped foul third base side. As Bo kicks 3-2. And fastball fouled off. Nice job there by Trey Payne. As I don't think that was a strike, but just a little too close to take. So 3 balls and 2 strikes as Bo comes set the belt. Kicks, payoff pitch is tapped out to short. Cade Cowan will field. He will throw home. And that will cut down the base runner. It's a nice job there by Cowan. Not sure if Ledbetter was off on contact or not, as Cowan had to give ground and threw a strike to the plate. So All right, we will definitely take that, as that will go as a fielder's choice. As Ledbetter is out 6-2. As Payne will now stand at first base. And that will bring up the DH, Tyler Payne. As that could be a huge play in this game, is runner at third and no outs and cut down at the plate. And I'm not sure if Payne's speed at first, whether if Cade throws that ball to first, if he's able to retire him or not. But good for Cade, because I'm watching the ball go to short, and I thought he had absolutely no chance to get Ledbetter at the plate. But through seed, tag applied there by Barrett. So one out with a runner at first. That will bring up Tyler Payne as he singled to right his first time up. As first pitch misses high for ball one. As you would expect with two future Division I pitchers on the bump, that runs are going to be at a premium today. So it's one that you need to take advantage when you get that opportunity. And unfortunately for the Trojans, they have had two scoring opportunities in the first and third and could not push a run across. As there's a fastball, and that misses off the plate for ball two. So 2 balls and no strikes. There's a fastball right there for a called strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. See if Bo can work a magic 4-6-3 twin killing here. As we've yet to see a double play here in the past few games for the Trojans, so this will be a great opportunity for one. And there's a fastball. That is nubbed foul off the end of the bat. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Bo will pivot, throw to first. As Trey Payne is the base runner at first. And Tyler Payne, which I'm guessing they're brothers. I could be wrong. As there is a ground ball to short. There's 6, 4, 3, twin killing. And there you go. All you got to do is just ask for it. Ask and you shall receive. So a tailor-made ending double play, as that will go 6-4-3. And that will retire the Dragons in the bottom of the third. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and no base runners left thanks to the ending double play. So we will go to the top of the 4th inning. Score remains Pickens 1 and Gordon Lee nothing.
Leading off for the Trojans, number 34, Bo Rudy.
So Bo will step in here leading off the top of the 4th inning. First pitch from Schaus is swung on and missed. as Bo took a call third strike in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1. There's a tapper out to short as shortstop will field. He will throw on the move as Bo Rudy legs out an infield single. They did not hit that ball hard at all, and that was right up Bo's alley there, as that will go as an infield single. And a good start for the Trojans.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 21, Hope Roberts.
So Bo will give way for a courtesy runner, and that will be number 9 freshman Peyton Gross. As there's still some activity in the Dragons bullpen as Schaus is at 69 pitches and has only given up 2 hits. So Holt Roberts steps in. Holt was hit by a pitch his first time up. There's a changeup, maybe two seam. That misses inside for ball 1. And Schaus comes set, kicks the 1-0. That misses low for ball 2, as we have yet to see a wild pitch. So I am going to speak it into existence. As Schaus will throw over to first. Gross is back. As looks like we'll find out in just a minute. As warming up for Pickens is number 5, Cason Cannon. Here's the kick, the 2-0. And that is off the plate for ball 3. As the Pickens fans seated right behind us here wanting that a called strike, but that is not a called strike. As there is a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Pitch before that's a good ball and a half width off the outside corner. The plate has edges for a reason. So kick the 3-1. There's a ball that's going to find its way into left field. No, I'm sorry. It's going to hit off. Oh, nice job there by the shortstop to lay out to knock it down, keep it from going into left field. So that will go as a single for Roberts. It's just out of the reach of the shortstop, Rice. And the Pickens head coach will ask for time. He will stroll out to the mound. Has his lineup card in his hand, so we will see as he is throwing to come in the game. He is not down there just biding time. So Trojans with a good opportunity here with runners at first and second and nobody out. So the head coach will depart to the third base dugout. So this is where we will see if Gornley can execute some small ball, because I'm guessing, I could be wrong, but I would say that Barrett will be called on to bunt here. Squares to bunt. Oh, and there's a beautiful bunt by Dockery.
He's standing on the base.
As that will go as a sack bunt as Dockery runs into the first baseman, and now the Pickens coach is going to come out and argue that. It's hard to tell from our angle whether the first baseman was in the running lane, but That is the first base umpire's call there. And as like many things, as a judgment call, so that will go as a beautiful sack bunt. That will go 1-3 on the sack. As Pickens coach still pleads his case. And I'm sure he's not going to get the answer that he likes here. As I don't blame him one bit for arguing that call. Oh, now she's got to talk to the home plate umpire. Home plate umpire just motioned that he stepped into the running lane. So if that's the case, then it's fair game. And no harm, hopefully no harm intended there. But it's one of those where if you're in the running lane, then as a base runner, if you run out of the baseline, then you're out. If you're not running straight towards the bag, then you're out. So no ill will there. We will wait for this. So now the home plate umpire is going to go out. Not sure what this discussion could be about. As you would assume that if the first base umpire who made that call is wanting some help, he would be the one that would call the home plate umpire out to discuss it. And I'm not sure the umpire that was standing at second or behind the mound, not sure what kind of input he has on this because he had the worst view of the three. So maybe he's just there as a mediator. So now the first base umpire is going to walk over and talk to the field umpire, or the Pickens head coach. And I can tell you by the Pickens coach reaction of him cocking his head to the left, this call is not going to be overturned here. So now, all of a sudden, we have come into a human rain delay here as we have come to a screeching halt. But Dockery with a successful sacrifice bunt. So that one now I'll put Trojans at second and third with one down. So I think that all parties are content with the call. I'm not going to say that they are happy, but
Jackson Scully.
I think they are content. So now Trojans at second and third, and Pickens will bring the infield in. Schaus had a few minutes to catch his breath. Kicks first pitch is low for ball one. Oh, this is where the 8 and 9 hitters for Gordon Lee need to make something happen here to either drive home the tying run or flip this to the top of the lineup. As Schaus kicks the 1-0. Is right there for a called strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike on Jackson. As Schaus kicks the 1-1. There's a breaking ball as that A nice job there by the catcher to get glove on that ball. Like I say, it was a good job of blocking it up. It was a backhanded swap, but not a lot of room here behind the plate. So Gross will take his lead from third. Roberts from second. Here's the 2-1. That is wide for ball 3.
Way to go, Scally!
So 3 balls and 1 strike. As I'm sure Schaus is going to come in with the express here behind 3-1. And there it was, and that misses high for ball 4. So that will be a base on balls, and that will be the end of the day for Connor Schaus. As he's looking in at the home plate umpire, shrugging his shoulders. That was a strike for the Jolly Green Giant, but not for Scally. So that will put a Trojan at every base. As Schaus will exit stage left. And coming on to pitch will be number 5, if I can find him here. Kason Cannon. So, Trojans with a golden opportunity here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Cannon on to take his warm-ups, and we will break away.
Now pitching for the Dragons, number 5, Kason Cannon. Batting for the Trojans, number 1, Ty Thompson.
Hit it hard, Ty. Bring him in.
So Cannon finishes his warm-up, so he will inherit a bases-loaded 1-out mess. So Ty Thompson will step in as Ty took a call, third strike, his first time up. As Pickens will bring the infield in, which benefits Ty. All he's got to do is just loop one right over the infield. First pitch is on the outside corner for a called strike. As Cannon comes set, kicks the 0-1.
Let's go!
Paints the outside corner for a called strike, so no balls and 2 strikes.
Get ready, here we go.
So Cannon will come set at the letters, kicks the 0-2 to Thompson. is a breaking ball right there for a call, third strike.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 2, Nate Dunfee.
So 2 down as Pickens will back the infield up. Now we'll bring up Nate as Nate is 0 for 1 with a walk. As Nate will ask for time. So Trojan at every base with 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. First pitch is a breaking ball. Skied left side, and third baseman will squeeze it for out number 3. So a nice job there by Casey Cannon as he comes in, throws 4 pitches, and is able to get out of the bases loaded 1 out mess. So for the Trojans in the top of the 4th, no runs, 2 hits, and 3 base runners left. So as we go to the bottom of the 4th, score remains 1-0 Pickens. So you can close the book on the starter Connor Schaus as he goes 3 1/3 inning, giving up 3 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 6 punch outs, and a hit by pitch.
Leading off for the Dragons, number 6, Dawson Holland.
So leading off here in the bottom of the 4th inning will be the left fielder Dawson Holland. First pitch from Bo Rudy is swung on and missed. Bo kicks the 0-1. This is outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Trojans have had 4 at-bats and had 3 scoring opportunities, but have yet to be able to push a run across. And of all the scoring opportunities, the last one at this point hurts the most. So hopefully that is not something that after this first game that we're going back and looking at, thinking what could have been. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Rudy kicks 2-2 to Holland. There's a ball that is laced into center field, but right at Nate Dunfee as Dunfee glides over to his left and squeezes it for out number 1. As Holland hit it well, but
batting for the Dragons, number 13,
could not elude Nate.
Pickens.
So 1 down, that will bring up the catcher Cam Jenkins. First pitch is right there for a called strike as Jenkins struck out swinging. Right. This is wide. That will even up 1 ball, 1 strike. As we are here in the bottom of the 4th inning, Pickens with a 1-0 lead. As the Trojan outs here in game 1 are starting to dwindle away as they've got 9 outs left to try to knot this up. There's a breaking ball tapped out to short. Cowan will field, gun it. That will retire Jenkins 4 out, number 2.
Now batting for the Dragons, number 16, James Tilley.
So 2 down. That'll bring up the second baseman, James Tilley, as Tilley walked his first time up. As Bo misses with a breaking ball for ball 1. There's a fastball that's punched foul right side. Foul tip into the mitt for strike 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rudy kicks. There is a breaking ball right there for a call, 3rd strike. So nothing doing for Pickens in the bottom of the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th, and the score remains 1-0 Pickens.
Leading off for the Trojans, number 24, Cade Cowan.
You got this, Kate.
Case and Cannon out for his first full inning of work. First pitch to Cade Cowan is over for a called strike. Cannon kicks the 0-1. Misses off the plate for ball 1. Cannon kicks the 1-1. Oh, that ball is hit well to left field. Left fielder goes back. That ball is out of here as Cade Cowan dials long distance. Adios, pelota. As Cowan deposits one over the left field fence, and that is going to knock the game at 1. As in the dugout before the game, dropping off the coolest waters.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 13, Blake
Somebody
Rogers.
greeted me with an adios pelota, and I told him, I said, I would love to say that a time or two today. So there's time number 1, and that will knock the game at 1. So Blake Rogers will step in. He is 1 for 1 with a triple and a walk. First pitch is on the inside corner for a called strike. As Cannon kicks the 0-1 to Rogers. It's a changeup. That misses low.
Keep it right there. He won't miss all. Let's go.
Cannon kicks. Here's the 1-1 to Rogers. There's a ball skied foul left side. Had Rogers off balance on that. So not sure if that was a changeup or what that was. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Rogers here in the top of the 5th innings. Cade Cowan just launched the ball over the left field fence to knot this game at 1. As Cannon kicks, here's the 1-2 to Rogers. There's a ball laced foul down the right side. Rogers out in front of that. So must have been an off-speed pitch of some sort here. So Rogers looking to reach here in the top of the 5th inning as he represents the go-ahead run. Cannon kicks the 1-2. There's a ball that's going to bound into center field as Rogers collects his 2nd base hit of the day, and he will stand at first with nobody out for Brody Genter.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 0, Brody Genter.
And Brody has been known to launch a ball or time or two, so this will be an ideal opportunity. Oh, Rogers stands at first, and we will see they may get a pinch runner here. No, may save the pinch runner if Rogers reaches 2nd base. Well, Cannon comes in top of the 4th, inherits a 1-out bases loaded situation, gets a strikeout looking on Thompson and a pop-out foul territory for Nate Dunfee. Comes out in the 5th inning and rudely greeted with a long ball from Cade Cowan and a base hit by Blake Rogers. So runner at first with no outs. There's a breaking ball. That misses wide for ball 1. So one thing we are definitely assured of is we will go to the bottom of the 5th inning and we will be tied or Trojans will be in the lead. Oh, that ball is belted deep left field. Adios, pelota, as Brody Genter dials long distance. And that will give the Trojans a 3-1 lead as Blake Rogers will score. And Brody Genter barrels one up and deposits it deep over the left field fence. As Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collective Brody touches the plate. And that will give the Trojans a 3-1 lead here in the top of the 5th inning.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 34, Bo Rudy.
Oh, Bo Rudy will step in. Rudy is 1-for-2. As Case and Cannon kicks the first pitch to Rudy. Is on the outside corner for a call strike. As there is action in the Dragons bullpen. Here's the kick, the 0-1 to Rudy. Oh, there's a fastball, swung on and missed. So here's the kick, the 0-2 to Rudy. There's a breaking ball, and that ball is hit well to center field. Oh, that ball's going to burn the center fielder. That ball's going to two-hop the center field fence, and Bo Rudy will pull in at second base with a stand-up double. As Rudy had on his front foot, got full, but barreled it up and drove it over the center fielder's head, so that will continue the parade around the bases. So that will put Rudy at second with a line drive double.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 21, Hope Roberts.
And that is going to put number 9, Peyton Gross, at second as the courtesy runner. As Holt Roberts will step in. Roberts is 1 for 1 with an infield single and is reached by a hit by pitch. First pitch from Cason Cannon is over for a called strike. Yeah, 18.
Nobody covered. Nobody covered. Hey. Nobody covered.
Fastball is fouled out of play, right side.
Stay down on it. Drive it.
Oh. Got double barrel action now in the Dragons bullpen as one that has been warming up, just standing off to the side. Got a lefty down there warming up quickly. So this may be Cannon's last hitter if he's not able to retire Roberts. As Cannon comes set, 0-2 to Roberts. A nice emergency hack there by Holt to foul that ball off. Almost took it out of the catcher's mitt there. Oh, good job there by Holt. As he fouls it off, and he will see another pitch. The Trojans have pushed 3 across here in the top of the 5th inning. Have a runner at second with nobody out. As that misses wide for ball 1. As Pickens just rolling right along here to the top of the 5th inning. I think the dugout and their fans are a little shell-shocked as Trojans have put 3 on the board, including 2 home runs. That misses wide for ball 2. Cade Cowan led off the inning with a shot to left field. Blake Rogers followed up with a base hit to center field, and then Brody Jenner launches one to left field. And then Bo Rudy comes up and belts a double to center field, and that's where we're at right now. There's a ball hit to right side. Nice job there by Holt. This first baseman will squeeze it and take it himself for out number 1. So a productive out there by Holt as that moves Peyton Gross up 90 feet. So Barrett will step in as he is 0 for 1 with a beautiful sac bunt his last time up. As to say this is a huge add-on run is an understatement. As 1 down, Pickens has brought the infield in. As first pitch from Cannon is outside for ball 1. As Cannon kicks the 1-0. Oh, nice hack there by Dockery's. Fastball fouled back as the lefty for Pickens continues to throw in the bullpen. So I would say if there is a pitching change, that is going to be the man on the mound for Pickens here in the top of the 5th. Kick the 1-1 to Dockery. There is a change up. That misses in off the plate. So 2 balls and 1 strike. As the shortstop, Connor Schaus, takes his mannerisms from the mound to shortstop as he's wanting a appeal on that check swing, and on plate umpire did not grant it. Schaus out there shaking his head, throwing his hands up in the air for some reason. So maybe Mr. Schaus, after he finishes his career at Georgia Tech, may have a career in umpiring. A 2-2 to Barrett. There's a fastball right there on the outside corner for a call, 3rd strike.
Batting for the Trojans, number 3, Jackson Scott.
Crowd to play. Anything outside, hammer.
So 2 down. That will bring up the third baseman, Jackson Scally. Scally has taken a third strike and walked. So first pitch from Cannon is a fastball inside corner for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. There's a ball hit. Oh, just foul down the right field line as Scally just missed a base hit, as that could not have been fouled by more than about 3 or 4 inches, if that. So no balls and 2 strikes on Scally. So I will repeat again. We have not seen a wild pitch today. Oh, Cannon gets the sign he likes, kicks the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball swung on and missed. So that will retire the side, but a good inning for the Trojans as they played 3 runs on 4 hits. There were no Dragon errors and 1 base runner left. So we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Your new score is Gordon Lee 3 and Pickens 1.
Leading off for the Dragons, number 4, Evan Giddens.
So stepping in will be the third baseman, Evan Giddens. First pitch is popped out to second base as Holt will squeeze it. 1 pitch and 1 out here in the 5th inning. So that will bring up the center fielder, Colby Brooks. As Brooks reached with a single his first time up. First pitch misses outside for ball 1 as Brooks blooped the ball into center field and responsible for the lone Pickens run. Next pitch is a fastball, and that's bunted through and missed. Here's a kick, the 1-1. There's a tapper out to short. Callan Fields throws. A bang-bang play at first as Brooks eats some turf as he crosses the bag. Well, that will go as a 6-3 put out.
For the Dragons, number 8, Connor Schaus.
Up, and that will bring up the shortstop now, Connor Schaus. As Schaus is 0 for 2. Sure we're going to see is Schaus now is shaking his head in disagreement. There's a breaking ball. That's tapped foul left side. As Bo kicks 0-2 on the way. Fastball just misses outside for ball 1. As Bo's feeling it now, so I'm looking for a Yellowhammer here. There it was. Oh, almost got the Pickens coach on the bucket. The fleet-footed coach over on the bucket was able to avoid the ball. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. As we will see, I think Bo may be, see what's going on here. Not sure if his back's tightening up on him or what's going on. They've done something there on that breaking balls. Out here doing a little calisthenics. Is Coach Thomas Gray's out there, got a smile on his face. I'm sure he's telling Bo, well, if you were physically fit like I was, you wouldn't have to worry about that issue. So I guess Coach Gray gave him a pep talk and told him to man up. I guess, I don't know. He's walking off the field smiling. Coach Dunfee's got a smirk on his face. So now Bo's telling Barrett, well, this is just a ploy. I'm going to act like I'm hurt and I'm going to blow a 95 right by him right here. So 1 ball and 2 strikes is, I think everybody's good to go here. As Bo kicks, here's the 1-2 to Schaus. And there's a fastball blown right by him for a swing and a miss. So nothing doing for Pickens in the bottom half of the 5th. We will go to the 6th. Score remains Gordon Lee 3 and Pickens. So on the pitch for Pickens will be number 3, T. Knott. As Knott will be the Dragons' 3rd pitcher, which I think that's kind of ironic. A Knott pitches for the Dragons.
Now pitching for the Dragons, number 3, T. Knight.
So we'll see if the Trojans
Batting for the
can
Trojans,
slay
number
the
1,
Knights
Ty
here.
Thompson.
So leading off here in the top of the 6th inning will be the left fielder, Ty Thompson. As Ty has taken a call 3rd strike both at bats.
Hey, boy, I like that. Go.
As
Stay down on him.
I can only imagine the matchup nightmare that lefties have with Mr. Knight with his 3/4 delivery. So no balls, 1 strike on Ty. There's a ball. That is cued up the 3rd baseline. As 3rd baseman, he will field and he will throw on to 1st to retire Thompson for out number 1.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 2, Nate Dunfee.
Oh, this would be a great opportunity for Nate to try to lay a bunt down here. His 1st baseman's well back. 3rd baseman's in. Lefty on the mound. 1st pitch is right there for a called strike. As Nate steps in, he is 0 for 2 with a walk. As Knight kicks the 0-1. And there is the bunt attempt. As Knight will field. That's just a little bit closer to the third base line. That may have been in business there.
24, Kate Cowan.
So that will go 1-3 on the bunt attempt. So 2 down, and that will bring up the shortstop, Cade Cowan. As Cowan steps in, he is 1 for 3. He got the scoring started last inning. First pitch is inside off the plate for ball 1. As Cowan took a fastball and launched it over the left field fence. That knotted the game, and then 2 batters later, Brody Jenner put the Trojans ahead with a shot to left field, his 8th of the year. Well, misses high for ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes on Cowan. There's a ball blistered into left field. As Cowan will reach with a 2-out single.
Let's go, Flight! Let's go, Blake.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 13, Blake Rogers.
Oh, 2 down. Yes, we will see how Rogers can handle the tough lefty here. Rogers steps in. He is 2 for 2 with a walk. First pitch is a breaking ball, fouled off left side. As outfield shading Rogers towards right, so Rogers has a huge gap down the line and an even bigger gap in left center field. If Rogers can blister one to left center, Cowan very easily could score from first. There's a fastball right on the bottom part of the strike zone for a called strike. So no balls and 2 strikes on Rogers as Cowan takes his lead from first. Knight kicks 0-2. There is a fastball swung on and missed. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 base runner left for the Trojans here in the top of the 6th. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. Your score remains Gordon Lee 3 and Pickens 1.
Number 15, Trace Ledbetter.
So leading off here in the the bottom of the 6th inning will be the first baseman, Trace Ledbetter. As Ledbetter steps in, he is 1 for 2. As due up for the Dragons here in the bottom of the 6th will be the 2, 3, 4 hitters.
Come on, Bo.
As Bo is at 81 pitches, but Bo sniffs that finish line. Bo, being the bulldog that he is, He's got one thing in mind right now, and that is slamming the door. So 3 balls and 2 strikes on the Dragons' first baseman. Swung on and missed, as that will retire Mr. Ledbetter for out number 1.
Now batting for the Dragons, number 17, Trey Payne.
Big out there for Rudy to start the bottom of the 6th. That will bring up the right fielder, Trey Payne, as Payne has grounded into a fielder's choice and reached on an error. There's a fastball, as that is in the area code of the outside corner. There's a ball, and that is just over the outstretched glove of Holt Roberts. So 1 out. That will bring up the DH, Tyler Payne.
Tyler Payne.
As Payne has singled and grounded into a double play. Well, I realize this is not Christmas time of year, but if Tyler Payne feels if he is in the giving mood and feels like that he needs to hit into another double play, a 6-4-3, then we will gladly appreciate it and take it. There's a ball, and that's going to fall into left center field as Nate comes over and gets the ball back in. So that will put Dragons at first and second with 1 out. So we will have a pinch runner entering for Tyler Payne.
For the Dragons, number 2, Ezra Faber.
That will be Ezra Faber.
Now batting for the Dragons, number 6, Dawson Holland. So Dawson Holland steps in as he has struck out and lined out to center field. So 1 out. Dragons with 2 runners on. The tying run stands at first base. First pitch is off the plate for ball 1. Here's the kick, the 1-0. And this is out for ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the kick, the 2-0. There's a 2-seamer as that backs up over the plate for a called strike. So 2 balls and 1 strike on Holland. There's a fastball, and that swung on and missed. I think by the looks of that, I think Holland may have helped Bo out. Pitch looked like that may have been just a little touch out of the strike zone. So that will even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That misses outside for ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes on Holland. Rudy comes set the belt, kicks the 3-2. And there's the ball. There's tagged at third, throw across for a double play. A nice job there by Jackson Scally going to his left, gloves it, tags the runner, throws on to first, and that is an inning-ending double play. A heads-up play there by Mr. Scally, as that will go as a 5-3 twin killing, and that will put a lid on the 6th inning. So no runs, 2 hits, and 1 base runner left. We go to the 7th inning. Your score remains Gordon Lee 3 and Pickens 1. Leading off for the Trojans, 00, Brody Genter.
So leading off here in the top of the 7th inning will be the DH Brody Jenner. As Jenner steps in, he is 1 for 3. First pitch from Knight is a fastball right there for a called strike. Is at the moment, Jenner has the biggest hit of this ball game. Is his 2-run home run in the 5th inning, giving the Trojans their 3-1 lead. There's a fastball. That is foul third base side. Is Coach Dunfee didn't even have to move, and he just botched it. I don't know if anybody in the dugout is aware of what kangaroo court is, but if they are, Coach Dunfee needs to owe $1 or $2, needs to put it in the jar. And I'd say Coach Dunphy's hand's probably stinging a little bit down there after that one. So no balls, 2 strikes, as Jenner will ask for time. As said it once, and I will say it till the day that I get away from the game of baseball. In a 3-game series, especially playoffs, the first game, fastball misses out most of the time. Now, that was not the case 2 years ago when we were in the state championship against Metter, as we took game 1 and then laid an egg in games 2 and 3. But for the most part, if you look at the percentages, game 1 winners will win the series most of the time. There's the ball. Oh, man, what a play by the third baseman. As he will throw across. Man, that was a nice play there by third baseman, as that had double written all over it. But the throw was not in time, as that pulled Jenner off the back. I'm sorry, the first baseman off the back. So that will go as an infield single. So today we have had a infield single for Jenner, and we have had a stand-up triple for Blake Rogers. So the stars must be aligned today. So we will have a pinch runner coming on, as that is, looks like Peyton Gross. So Gross will come in, and he will be done for the remainder of game 1, as Jenner will re-enter as the DH, but hopefully Brody will not have to swing a bat again till game 2. So, good start. Now we'll bring up the pitcher, Bo Rudy, as Bo has collected 2 hits, as Bo is halfway to the cycle with a single and a double. First pitch. That misses high for ball 1. Trojans with a 3-1 lead here in the top of the 7th inning. Welcome for anybody here supporting the Navy and Gray today. As Knight comes set, 1-0. And there's a breaking ball, and that hits Bo right on the hip. So Rudy will go to first. And coming on to courtesy run will be number 36, Brock Crutchfield. So, Trojans at first and second and no outs.
Brock Crutchfield.
As Holt Roberts will step in.
Holt Roberts.
And I can imagine here that Holt will be called on to bunt here. And if Holt is able to push one down the first baseline, well, he may be in business here. So nobody out, runners at first and second. And some more action in the Dragons bullpen. First pitch from Knight is a check swing, but Holt went too far for strike 1. So no bunt attempt there on the first pitch. As the corners are in for Pickens. Here's the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that's skied out to center field. As center fielder will come on and he will squeeze it for out number 1.
Batting for the Trojans, number 8, Barrett Dockery.
So 1 down. That will bring up the catcher, Barrett Dockery. As Barrett has taken a called third strike twice, but laid down a perfectly executed sac bunt. First pitch is fouled out of play. So due up for Pickens in the bottom of the 7th inning will be the 6, 7, 8 hitters. And as a surprise to nobody, the Trojan bullpen is vacant. The 1-0 to Dockery. There's a breaking ball. Nice swing there by Dockery. He fouls that back. So T. Knott looks in, gets a sign he likes. He will come set. Kicks the 0-2 to Dockery. There's a ball. That's a hook away. That's down. That's going to get in. As Peyton Gross, he will round third. He will score. Here's the throw to third as Brock Crutchfield is thrown out trying to go first to third. But an RBI knock there for Barrett Dockery, and that will put another run on the board for the Trojans. That will go as a single as Gross scores. Crutchfield will be thrown out at third as that will go 7-5 on the put out.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 3, Jackson Scully.
So 2 down with now a runner at first. And Jackson Scally will step in. Scally is 0 for 2, and on the courtesy run for Barrett Dockery will be number 10, Maddox Millard. They did not get the memo. It is not Millard. I've talked to the guy between innings. First pitch from Knott is a called strike. It looked like that may have broke around the plate, but the ball's 1 strike. As Maddox will take his lead from first. There's a fastball swung on and missed. So Knott will shake no, then nod yes. Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball, check swing. Did he go? As he was able to hold up. As Knott kicks, as Millard is off on the pitch. There's a ball. There's a nope. They're inside for a call, third strike. So for the Trojans in the top of the 7th, 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 base runner left. As we go to the home half of the 7th inning, your new score is Gordon Lee 4 and Pickens 1. As we will check in on Ringgold and Wesleyan as they are just underway, and they are in the bottom of the 1st inning, and they are scoreless. LFO is underway also. Lord, they are well underway. They are in the top of the 6th, and there is a pitcher's duel that has broke out between LFO and Oconee County, as that is scoreless in the top of the 6th. So LFO representing. So good luck to the Warriors, good luck to the Tigres, and also good luck to Adairsville, as still don't know who Adairsville's playing. I hadn't had a chance to look, but hopefully they win.
Leading off for the Dragons, number 13, Cam Jenkins.
So first pitch misses outside for ball one. There is a fastball, swung on, he missed. As Cam Jenkins steps in, he is 0 for 2. There's a ball skied right side. As 3 Trojans converge, and Holt. Roberts, ball in and out of his glove, so that will fall harmlessly for a strike. Nice effort as Holt and the Gordon Lee glider and Blake all three had a long way to run. Holt had the ball in his glove and ball hit in the palm and bounced out. So no harm there, as that will go as a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Jenkins has struck out and grounded out. As Bo kicks, here's the 1-2. That misses high. So ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bo kicks, 2-2. Swung on, he missed. So a huge first out for Mr. Bo Rudy here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So 1 down, that will bring up the second base. Will be lifted for a pinch hitter.
Now batting for the Dragons, number 18, Sam Hammondtree.
So 1 down, and Sam Hammondtree will step in as he is going to pinch hit for James Tilley. So Bo standing off of the back of the mound, collecting his thoughts, deep breath, thinking what can he do to get 2 more huge outs. There's the first pitch to Hammondtree, is right there for a called strike.
Light it up. Let's go.
Rudy kicks the 1-1. That just a little bit off the plate and low. So 2 balls and 1 strike. That misses high for ball 3.
Hey, take a breather.
Bo takes a deep breath. He kicks the 3-1 to Hammondtree. There's a ground ball. Cade Cowan will field it. He will gun it across. There's a nice play there by Cowan. Hit just a little bit too far in the hole to throw Hammondtree out, so that will go as an infield single.
Good job, Cade.
Now running for the Dragons, number 16, James Tilley.
So re-entering the game
for the Dragons, number 4, Evan Giddens.
will be James Tilley. So he will re-enter, and that will burn Hammondtree. So runner at first and 1 out, which with the Trojans 4-1 lead, that run at first means absolutely nothing. So Evan Giddens will step in. He is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a pop out. First pitch from Rudy is a fastball called strike. Fastball that misses low for ball 1. It's Trojans with a 4-1 lead here in the bottom of the 7th inning. There's a fastball right there for a called strike. A 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Rudy sets, kicks. There's a ball lifted down the right side. That is foul. Nice effort there by Cooper Jackson. So what we are up against now is Bo running into the pitch limit, which is 110. But that 110, if that happens during an at-bat, he can finish. So This is a very important pitch here for Bo. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he kicks the 1-2. Swung on and missed. There's a throw to the first. He is. Oh! Oh, as Barrett threw a seed to first, as Tilly, I'm not sure what he was thinking, he was able to get back in. So that will go as a strikeout and 2 down. That will bring up the center fielder, Colby Woods. And with that strikeout, so Bo is at 109, so this will be his last hitter of the game regardless. So first pitch to Brooks is a fastball, fouled off. As Brooks is 1 for 2. So this is your situation here. Is either Trojans going to be celebrating a Game 1 win, or there is a fastball right there for a called strike, or Aiden Goodwin's warming up. He will come in with the tying run in the batter's box. But we are 1 pitch away from having a successful Game 1. As Rudy kicks the 0-2.
Nobody.
Is a ball low. So you always hear how baseball is a game of inches. Well, this could be a game of pitches. As Bo was 1 pitch away from not being able to face this pitch. There's a fastballs. That's, well, it may have been outside. Let's have to seen that pitch called a strike a few times today too. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Rudy kicks 2-2. There's a fastball, and that's poked foul. So Bo looking for the magic 2-2 pitch as he will come set at the belt. Kicks 2-2. As that is outside for ball 3. Well, here we have it. The pitch of decision here. As this will be 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Rudy kicks the payoff pitch. Ball up. That's behind the plate. And that is going to twist out of plays. And off the bat, I thought Barrett was going to have a chance to squeeze that, but no luck. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Colby Brooks, he has one job right here, and that is to get on base and bring the tying run to the plate. Bo has 1 pitch as he will come set, kicks 3-2. And there's a ball off the plate for ball 4s. That was 3 almost all in the same location. So that will put runners at first and second with 2 down.
Yes, we know.
Now batting for the Dragons, number 8, Connor Schaus.
So I spoke wrong. So the pitch limit is 120. So Rudy is still in, and this will represent the tying run as Connor Schaus has been known to hit a ball or two over the fence, so he will represent the tying run. 0-1, ball and 1 strike. So the 2 base runners on, those runs mean nothing. The run that matters is in the batter's box. Bo kicks. There's a fly ball to right field. Cooper Jackson is camped, and he will squeeze it. And that is a game ender. So that will take game 1 for the good guys in Navy, as Jackson will squeeze that 3rd out. So 4 Pickens in the bottom of the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 base runners left. So a great, great start for the Trojans here in Pickens High School. So that will end game 1. Now your final line score for the victorious Gordon Lee Trojans: 4 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors. Winning pitcher is Bo Rudy as he goes 7 innings, giving up 6 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks, and 10 punch outs. For Pickens, 1 run, 6 hit, and 1 error. The loss will go to Connor Schaus. So he goes 3 1/3, 3 hits, no earned runs. Actually, you know what? That's just wrong. Cannon gets the loss. Who cares? So, good news from Pickens as Gordon Lee takes game 1. We will have about a 30-minute break, and we will be back with you guys